All right, everybody. We're just waiting to see if, just for everybody to filter in before I get going. We are dropping a ton of frames. Oh, and suddenly everything's working. I'm guessing as soon as we didn't have two streams running in the house at the same time. And Doc coming in with a party of 17. Guys, hello. Good to see you all. Um, I don't know why I look like this today. Apparently my skin does not come across very well in this version of the game, so I look like what nationality is this? I don't know. Hey. Let's keep it nice, Adristea. Come on. All right. Let's be nice. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna. I was told to do Stargate, but I wanted to do hardcore, but I don't have enough time to do my normal hardcore thing, so that is a hillbilly. I thought it looked like an Indian. This is disconnected. Wonderful. Okay, guys, it looks like we're having some issues with my stream again as well. It just randomly dropped out there, but it's back. Okay. Why am I hearing a zombie? I have not had enough to drink for there to be zombies. All right. Well, I hope you guys all had a fun time with Doc. It's gonna be a little bit of a slow start because I really don't know what I'm exactly looking for because I have not played with the Stargate mod at all. This is something that, if you guys are having playback issues on your end, I apologize. For some reason, I'm only getting about 3K kilobytes on my upload. So there's something going on my end that is not normal. I'm just quickly checking my. Yeah. My playbacks are showing that everything looks good, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on as best we can. I'm going to close that, so at least we're only dealing with one of the playbacks. That can be closed. Okay. Gosh dang it, and I ended up closing all the chats. Okay, I guess I'm not reading chat tonight. But as I expected, that's not really helping anything. So we're just going to quickly restore things. Hopefully get things back and running for you guys. This was not what I expected when starting the stream up, so I apologize. Currently logging back in so I can see you guys' chats, but other than that, it's going to be... Oh, we're actually in the green. It's looking great. It looks like... Are we on a bit of an island here, or is it just a coastline? No, it looks like it's just a coastline. Well, that's good. Just getting logged back in really quick here, guys. Just one moment. Oh. All right. There we go. It's showing up now. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to go into it and read the chat. Okay, so if you guys chatted between now and like 10 seconds ago, oh, it's on fire. There's a tree on fire. That's fantastic. If you guys, chatted sometime in the last 2 minutes, please send your message because I did not see it. Okay, so as I was saying before, I distracted myself incredibly well. After Achroma's suggestion of playing the mod that we were talking about, it's a Stargate mod. I have installed the mod and I have started a world with it. And I decided, you know what, hardcore is way more fun than just single player survival. So we're playing hardcore. I don't have a really good reason for that other than that it's way more entertaining. So all right. I think it's time for us to actually have an axe. I don't know why I didn't just make one. But that's cool. Alright, and we don't really need anything else right off. Okay, so I think we're just going to walk in a random direction until we find somewhere we like to be. Not to mention there's not really any food sources around here. I'm not seeing a ton of mobs, so we're going to travel until we find mobs to kill so we can eat something, because I'm starving currently. You know, if I was speedrunning Minecraft, I'd probably have iron by now. And no, we're not speedrunning Minecraft. Chat from Rav Pillay in YouTube. If I mispronounced that, I apologize. Saying, hi, hello, how are you doing? Ooh, roach trees. Very nice. Ooh, and cows. We're gonna go murder some cows. Favorite time of the day, going and murdering some cows. Just early enough that I'm not wasting my time, but just late enough that you can have it for dinner. And Doc is exiting the studio. Goodbye, Doc. All right. I would really love to have a place to sleep tonight, but that means I'm gonna have to murder some sheep. I'm not gonna hold myself to the constraints I did on my 33-hour live stream, where I wasn't allowed to actually sleep in game. So what am I doing? I am playing a hardcore version of the world where we have what's called the Stargate mod downloaded, and I used to watch the Stargate movies when I was a kid, and so I have a lot of fondness for them. So I just figured, I should know enough about it from watching the movies that I can wing playing a hardcore version of the game with it. That sounds like a smart plan, right? Oh, come on. Just... The rest of them got one hit. Come on. There we go. Why did that not crit? Good heavens. I should be looking for a place to sleep tonight, or finding more sheep, but that would be what a smart person would do, and I have not proven that that's one of my many qualities. Alright. I need 24 leather for armor, so I'm just gonna keep killing cows until I get 24 leather. And then you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna find a shipwreck or a really well populated village, and there's gonna be a bunch of iron armor there, and I'll have wasted all my leather. I'm gonna head up to the top of that mountain. Maybe then I'll spot a village or something. I want to see how fast we can progress towards getting a fully functioning Stargate, and see if we can't use that Stargate to the tools or weapons within the Stargate mod to be able to beat the game. And welcome back. Did you hear what I said? You asked what I was doing. Did you hear what I said, or did you miss that part? Hearing angry sounds from a spider. And if there's a sound I don't like, it's angry spider sounds. Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. We're gonna go away from those stalagmites. The name I go by on YouTube is Panache Tomfool, but in real life you can call me Spencer. The name Panache is one that I've held on to for many years now. Ah, come on. Well, I'm probably gonna die. The sun is going down. Come on. I can't jump and eat at the same time. I'm not a multitasker. Okay, so we got about 10 more minutes until morning. Let's see if I can avoid dying. That would be nice. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to find... Got one of the really cool looking portals over there. Let's see if we can't go Shanghai some loot from that. I'll probably find a... I'm going to make a bet. I'm probably going to find golden pants with vanishing on them. Did you lose it because you died, or did you lose it because you lost the save file? Because I've lost many a hardcore world, and none of them were because I lost the game file. Oof. You know, just anybody walking in should know right off by the situation I'm in currently that I am not good at hardcore. They should just know that just by default, because I'm currently running around. Oh, efficiency 4 ho, unbreaking 3 ho. Very nice. And we'll take the obsidian and the fire charges too. Why not? Is there... No! No, 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 no. Oh, and I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die. Baby zombies. It's always how it goes. Every time. Oh, and there's a drowned there. Okay, let's see if we can't get some speed on us. 2,547 days hardcore. Okay, well, I've never gotten that far. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, we gotta eat. No, 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 no. Hey, we didn't even make it one night. Oh, I can spectate it. Where even am I? I'm in a little slice of paradise. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Although I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't do the hardcore. I'm so bad at it. The biggest issue that I have with... Really? Good heavens. So... Not... Honestly, I thought it was gonna be the baby zombie, and I was just gonna say, well, that's freaking typical. This looks a lot like my spawn location in my hardcore series. Arav, I have a condition. It's a severe mental condition called not being able to follow conversations. And so, if you just say no, I'm really not gonna know what you're talking about. I need context. Well, I have a bed this time, so I can actually sleep through the night. Well, hello there. Village, indeed. The buildings in the desert villages are just so... They don't make sense to me. It's like they tried to make apartments and just did a really poor job. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Just a random dead sheep carcass laying on the ground. I don't know why I'm replanting. I'm probably going to be leaving this area, but... I don't know what they do in this place to make it so hot, but, like, the thermostat is set for 71, but all the AC is like stuck on one side of the room, so I'm just sitting over here sweating. It feels like it's at least 80 over where my desk is. Why this random patch here? I mean, look how far everything else away is away from it. Make a stone sword. You know, that would be the smart thing to do. That would be the smart thing to do. I need to make a pickaxe first so I can get stone, and then I can do that. Which means I'm gonna go chop that tree down. Oh, cat. Hello, cat. I have probably about 150 villagers in my base on the server I play on, and let's just put it this way: there's way too many cats. Way too many. And when I get them transferred over to my city, oh, so there's a lush cave under here. Interesting spot for one of these to pop up. All right. All right, let's get a pickaxe too. We're gonna need it. Come on. So the only thing I don't like about those trees is that they just go off in random freaking directions. Alright, and I just need to find an exposed spot of stone. That looks promising over there. You know what I also didn't do? Oh, I'm not going to jump down there. I'm just going to fall by accident. That would be all sandstone. Oh! No, 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 no. Come on, just... Okay. You won't be able to follow me. We're not doing that again. That was a dumb idea. That was just dumb. That was just tremendously silly. Ow. Okay, it looks like the Badlands over there are going to probably have more of what I need. So we're going to head over there. We're going to set up. Last time I was in the Badlands, it was really cool. We had a nice little cavern. Not cavern. Little valley. I don't know why I call it a cavern. Oh, this is some big, lush caves. All of those trees are the blooming whatever the frick they're called. Ooh, that's... It's tempting to make a lush caves base. I'm wondering if there's a spot that I can get down there. There might be a cave in the Badlands without me having to do much digging. And if I can get down there, then all I need to do is make these, because these trees are going to be all over the place, at least the saplings are, and I'll be able to get them to grow pretty easily. Alright. Gonna grab that. What was the word? Azalea. Oh, I got 2 of them now. 2 flowering azaleas. Okay, I'm not going to take all of them right now because we haven't really ended up where I want to yet. Let's see what the Badlands has to offer. And I need to eat something. Did I grab my... Yes, I did. Okay, I was worried I didn't grab my crafting table. Just grab a little bit of resources along the way. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I can't sprint because I haven't eaten anything. I don't know how if I agree with that. It only gave me 1 hunger token, or whatever you want to call those. But even raw meat is more nutritious than a loaf of bread. Okay, we got a little bit of Badlands here, just a little bit of it. I was hoping there would be something more here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just start going in a random direction and see what happens, I guess. We got a warm ocean over here, it looks like. It makes me want to go on a cruise or something, because... So I've been on one cruise before, and I honestly didn't really fancy the experience very much. What I did like was watching the water as it went by, because I mean the temperature change in the water and the color change in the water was just interesting to watch. Okay, let's make a boat. And let's make some bread. 50 bread. That'll get me by. I don't want to... Ugh, that bothers me how it does that. There we go. All right. Off we go. Well, it's been... So it was a pretty interesting experience for me this morning. So every Friday morning, my parents... so I'm staying with them for now while I get my feet back under me. Me and my wife just split a little while ago, and so I'm currently single. Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. And so I'm staying with them for a short time while I figure everything out. I'm working on getting a job down here so that I can do something other than play video games. And so this morning, every Friday morning they go off and they do their own thing. They go and they basically it's a date morning for them pretty much. Anyway, so they leave and we have a nephew who he'll get into anything and everything. He loves to get into cars and start them, and he's gotten them in gear before. What was that? Oh, hey buddy. Anyway, he'll get cars in gear and he'll start them, and he'll go and he'll grab tools and he'll try to he'll use them in whatever way he can imagine to use them, you know. Anyway, so he gets into their house all the time, unless they lock it. So whenever they leave, they always lock the door, and then they come back and they unlock it and everything's fine. However, they didn't leave it unlocked because, well, I was still sleeping when they left. Oh, I need to try that. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I need to try it. Am I heading the right direction? So anyway, they locked the door when they left this morning, and I did not. I was asleep when they left. You know, I slept till probably about 7:30 or so, and that's cool. Did I get it? I did. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, so they locked the door this morning. I left the house in the morning to come over and get my computer booted up, and I went back to go make breakfast. Couldn't get back in. And I rattled the doorknob, and I'm like, okay, that has to be a mistake. Somebody else must have a key, because I have a spare, and it's currently locked in the house on my keychain, my key ring. And as far as I know, nobody else has a spare key besides my brother, who he gave me his spare key because I was staying there. So I was locked out of the house for pretty much all morning, which really sucked when I started needing to go to the bathroom. That really sucked. Anyway, that was my experience this morning. That was fun. Savannah. Met a girl named Savannah once. She was very nice. We got mountains and Savannah. Very interesting. That's tall. Oh, okay, that's very tall. Oh boy. So anyway, that was my morning. Also currently trying to plan a vacation to, obviously, I need to save up some money before I do anything like a vacation, but I'm planning a vacation for mid October to be able to go and go to Universal Studios in Florida. It's something I did when I was with my wife, my ex-wife, and it's one of those things of it was fun enough for me that I think I would have fun doing it. I'll probably invite a friend to go with me or something like that. I'll probably still have fun doing it, without her. It was fun because she was there kind of thing. So I want to make some new memories, and so I'm planning a vacation right now to go do that. Oh, I didn't see the bread on my hot bar. That's the only thing I've been really doing today, other than I was hanging out with the live stream for a little while and then took a nap. So for a while there, I was thinking that my stream was having issues because I'm getting an error saying that encoding is overloaded, but my CPU per usage is. Oh no, I'm dead. I didn't die. Okay, I didn't die. Anyway, my CPU keeps on saying that it's at like 5% usage, so the encoding doesn't seem like it's the problem. Oh man, I never find mangrove forests, and of course now I find it while I'm in hardcore. This is not the kind of place I want to be in hardcore mode. No way. No thank you. Okay, so what am I doing right now? Right now I'm going until I find a biome that I like, and I'm probably gonna try to find a village too. Because I'm gonna have to have a good base of operations in order to make all this work. So yeah, we're just traveling at the moment, just getting by. Quickly. If you need mangrove on dock server, there are a few. Yes, I actually have a nether portal to one of the mangrove forests. It was the first one I've ever found in Minecraft, period. So I was just like, I'm making a portal. Actually, I actually made a portal later because I just took down the coordinates and then made a portal once I got back home. It's a little bit of a hike, but worth it. Just the mud alone. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. This amount of travel time is ridiculous. My mud machine works better. Actually, I found out that if you drop a dirt block into a cauldron, it turns it into mud automatically. So you can set up a dispenser above a cauldron of water, have it drop it, and have a hopper pick it up underneath, and then send it through a crafter to mix it with wheat. And that would be like peak. I think it can work I think you can do it up to a stack at a time. Not 100% sure. In fact, now I want to go like show it on screen. I believe so because I remember I set up a water cauldron and then I just dropped it in and it worked and I was able to pick it up and it was mud. So I don't know if that's been changed or what, but as of, a few weeks back, it did. But I like your mud farm for different reasons. I enjoy not the sophistication of it, because the sophistication is not what makes it cool. It's just, I don't know, the function of it. I think I find enjoyable. Having a dispenser drop dirt into a cauldron does not seem as enjoyable to me. You know, I tried the beginning, it didn't work, same for concrete. Well, I don't know if concrete works. I have not tried concrete. I tried dirt. I'm gonna die. Well, hello. Oh, trident guy. Fantastic. I'm out. If there wasn't that trident guy, I could have given them the run around and I could have made it work. But with the trident guy there, nope, that's not going to happen. Like, part of me is debating whether I want to just skip out on doing this and go do the other thing, because I really don't have a specific interest in playing the Stargate stuff right now. I'm only doing it because Chroma wanted me to, and he's not here. Or at least he hasn't said anything if he is. If Chroma, if you're here, hello. There is a drownedy there. There's another one there. Let's get them floating up towards me, and then I can go around them. They are faster than I am, aren't they? Okay, that's lame. I didn't even get to check the fishing rod. Let's let them get towards me a little bit. We were talking about it for the last 40 minutes of the stream. Oh, just a mending rod. Still, I could start out getting a lot of my books and gear with mending. Okay, let's go. Peaceful. Geez, it's taking a sweet time, isn't it? Come on. There we go. I just wanted it to work once. It was just taking so long. Then again, I think I got a little bit too enamored with my other fishing rod that I had fully enchanted on the server. I've been thinking about branching out the number of servers that I'm attached to. The one that I play the one with Doc primarily. I have one other that I started to play on, but just is dead all the time, and so I have just zero interest in really investing time on a server that's just not active. Ooh, kelp. Oh, nope, nope. I'm gonna die just because I decided to... Out of here, out of here, out of here. Whew. Trident guy is still trying to get me. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Whew. I need to stop doing that. This is a hardcore world, and I'm treating it as though it's survival. Yeah, the AC is set to 71, but I'm literally over here sweating. There's no way it's 71 all the way over across the room from there. Yes, that's what I'm looking for, an ice biome. Thank you. Okay. There are not monsters nearby. I resent that. Okay. Whatever. Not much we can do about it. I didn't see any monsters over there. I don't know what I'm talking about, but okay. Okay. Back to what we were doing. So glad they don't use real life physics in this game, because I would literally be dead just from doing that. Can I go under this? No, it goes all the way down to the ground. Not a real iceberg. Now that looks more realistic. Okay. Not, because I've seen so many icebergs in real life. So many. I think next season of Gaming with Doc, might want to at least have some part of my base that's underwater, because underwater bases just seem so cool to me. All you have to do is have magma and in a few spots so you can breathe. Either that or get one of those conduits. Wait, is that a desert or is it just a sandy beach? Please tell me it's just sandy beach. Okay, it's a snowy biome with the sandy beach. Okay. Because the sandy beach makes sense. Not really. Oh, I hate snowy biomes. I hate them so much. You know, we're gonna just go along the ice until the river disappears, until the river turns like normal, and then oh jeez, no control. No, I don't want to go over there because then I'll lose. Ah, come on. There we go. Come on. Ever watched the movie Speed Racer? I am not him. Not. Whoa. This puts a new definition on the term bob and weave. Oh my goodness, I need to make a race course on the dock server. That's basically just boats and ice, and so you have to, like, not spin out on the turns. We have to get a lot of people racing, though. Oh, jeez. And I spun out there. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do that. I'll probably have, like, 10 blocks of snow to either side, and the center of it will be, like, you know, like 20 blocks wide. Because this is easily at least 20 blocks across, and I'm not being able to keep control long enough to stay even remotely towards the middle. Alright, well, if I die to falling through snow, then I will be swapping to the Game with Doc server. This doesn't look like it's that kind of an area, though. I think I'm good here. I think I'm safe. Ah! Come on! Okay. Well, hello. Come on, what? There we go. 2 of them. Just need a little bit more, and then I can have some booties. Well, hello. I wish I had bones. 2 of us and Mega Beady Mega Man? Yeah. That's all the racers we need. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to do it, though. I have to. Can I get some stone? If I can get some stone and a few more cows to make some armor, I think I could do it. Or I could just race to the top and hope for the best. Okay. So we're gonna make ourselves a bit of a troubled situation here, and part of me is just saying, like, I want this to end so that I can go play on a different area. They're on top. They don't normally spawn on top. That's kind of silly. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Nope, nope. There we go. I should have gotten voluntary exile from that. I got Seek. Got some food. Literally, like, barely anything up here. Honestly. Okay, so I'm going to turn all that into wood. We're not going to make armor. We're going to make... I have enough for a shield. And can I make a sword? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, I can make a sword. And then we're also... I don't have any arrows, so we're not going to bother making a bow. Okay. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Now, these guys just keep spawning. As far as I know, there's no end to how many of these guys spawn at outposts. Oh, nope, nope. Oh, they're coming from the side, too. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Probably gonna kill each other at this rate. Let's see if we can't lighten them up a little bit. This guy in front of me. No, 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 no. Okay. I didn't actually want to die, okay? Okay, got flare volley. Oh, this guy's dying next. Okay, now let's see if we can get these last 2 lined up. This shield just needs to last a little... Oh, no, they're raid capping my side. I'm so glad I moved. Oh, I gotta run. Okay. Ah! Okay. We're going over to game with Doc. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. That sucked. I honestly expected to die there. I just thought that I could pull it out, and with just a shield, and that shield didn't last as long as I thought it would. Honestly, like I'm really used to having all of those, all the different enchantments. I'm very used to it. Now, last time I streamed this, I was incredibly tired, and I wasn't on very long. But, gotta make it sound really funky. But this this city that I'm building has made a lot of progress. It is not near as big as Deep Rend yet. It is not as big. Well, actually, it might be the size of Deep Rend already, but it is not as big as Adrasteus Place by a long stretch. But I've gotten started. Let's go to a higher vantage point so I can show it off a little bit. And up we go. Okay, so I'm hearing a brading. Limbo Rob is now following. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you. I can't see a lot of details and stuff like of what happens on Twitch because it is not letting you log in for some reason. This seems to be a consistent issue that I have. All right. At least I have that chat up. So if stuff happens, then that's fantastic. Hello, Limbo Rob. How are you doing? Maybe it'll actually give me a code and I'll be able to log in. From Exilecraft? Limbo, right. That's where I was recognize the name from. Ah. The beacons giving jump doesn't really help. Anyway, this is what I have so far. This is on the Gaming with Doc server, so this is not Exilecraft. But this is what I've got so far. And yeah, this is basically going to be a gigantic medieval city. I'm going to go open my map and show you guys real quick. So this is where I'm up on this ledge right here, as you can see. And this is where I built so far. This city here is going to extend all the way up to this gray line. This is going to be the Old Town District. And so that's going to cover all of that. However, thank you, I appreciate it. And then over here is going to be like a trade district. This is going to be where all my shops are. I have a few hundred villagers stored away, ready to be moved over here. I just need to build all the locales to be able to put them in. And then, so we're going to have the... Okay. I need to get back to that message real quick. So I might have to mute myself for a minute so I can respond to her. Okay. So this is going to be the Old Town District down here. And so this density of buildings is going to extend all the way up to here. Although this is multiplayer, this is a server that my dad owns. My dad is a streamer. He primarily streams Satisfactory, but he has done some Minecraft, and so his Minecraft loving fans have this server to romp around on. So anyway, so Old Town District, Trade District, the Iron District will be more Dwarven style. Yeah, he has more followers than either of us, I think. And then I'm going to have like an Arcane District where all the librarians and all my enchantments are going to be. And then we're going to have a cathedral where all the clerics are going to be. Garrick, my brother, is actually going to be building that for me. He has done some amazing cathedral builds in the past, and so I'm really looking forward to that. Then this is all going to be a park district. Basically, it's going to be a highly defensive farmland, basically. It's just going to look pretty and be a place for people to gather if the city comes under attack, and then we'll have the keep up here. Anyway, so we're going to get back to that. I have a lot of detail work I need to do on this little fort over here. So that's going to be what I work on now. I need to get some more mossy stone. Luckily, I can combine stone brick with moss to get that. I always thought it had to be vines, which that may have been the case at one point, but not anymore. Okay, so did I make a way to get to the upper level through here? I don't think I have yet. Alright, so this keep has been my project for the last little while. We're going to have a nice big bridge go across here to over there, and over there is going to be where we'll have a lot of pastures and farmland. I'm also going to have a gate over that way, so I'm going to have to move my nether portal, because my nether portal is exactly in the way of where I want the gate. And down here, it's going to be gated, but it's not going to have the same sort of system, just because it's docks. You can't really put a big old heavy gate on docks, because then they can't transport the materials properly. And I still need to repair the fire damage. Okay. Doable, just annoying. Oh, I have some slabs I can use. We'll just use some spruce. This is why I don't talk to you when I'm online. Call it naturally aged. Yes. All it has to do is light on fire, and then I need to use the wrong wood to rebuild. Hi, John. How you doing, man? I can hear you typing. What am I looking for? I'll type softer, I'm sorry. Hey, go back to using your normal keyboard. Oh, come on. And over here... I don't think there's any other steps missing. Was there? Oh, right here. Alright. So, I'm just debating right now, do I want to make the bridge? I'm really wanting to make the bridge. Bridge sounds really, really chill right now. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bridge. Bridges sound fun. We are going to use a little bit of... Oh man, my inventory is getting full of junk. Okay. Just had to empty everything out really quick. Alright, so... Oh man. I'm so tired. This is not the mental state you enter a stream on, Panache. Good lord. Here I'm scolding myself. That's how you know you're losing your mind gradually. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make some, I think 2 platforms down in the water. I think that'll about do it. And so they're going to be the width of the gate, but then the actual bridge will go the width of these outer stanchions here. I don't even know if that's not even the right word. Not even close to the right word. Okay, where's the other side? Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so now I need to line up with this other side. Am I in line with it? I feel like that's pretty close. John Severine has joined the game. Okay. So let's go up with that. Why am I a cow pen? Well, that's what happens when you AFK right where I decide to put the cow pen. Well, don't AFK. You left the game. Those are my oxen. Oh, didn't quite make it. Okay. Okay, good. So I believe this means I am in line with where I need to be on this. Oh. Okay, so I don't want this to go any more than 2 blocks above the water, so we'll call that height good. Only joins when I'm streaming? Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're working on it. It's, you know, it is what it is at this point, you know. Come on. I lost... Yeah, at this point, I've lost all my speed boosts. Because my beacon simply just does not reach down this far. Good heavens. You don't get to call my viewers Missy. What? Oh boy. Your happiness is not my priority. Oh boy. Maybe it'll make it brighter here in the deep dark of the water. Have a console for what? You need to know what to dig. We'll just go 10 blocks up and go back another third. It can be an approximate third. I trust your eyeballs. Oh, I did 4. Whoops. You know, I didn't exactly measure how far I would be going over before I did this. That seems like a pretty big oversight to me now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Now I need to go get... Okay, so how many blocks is this over from? Because I'm going to need to make another pillar because it's not going to go downhill. I want it to be a straight line across to the next even point. All right, so I'm wondering if I should just build across and then... So that means I'm going to have to get some regular stone in my inventory. I am so slow! Come on. There we go. Oh, hello.
Your push to talk is unmuted.
I can see that. Yours is unmuted too.
I unmuted mine because yours was unmuted.
Ah.
Yeah.
So you're just starting 10 blocks up? Okay. Yep. It's not going to be near as much work.
Agreed. Yeah.
So yeah, just go back like another third. I'm thinking if you open up your map, You see where that little peninsula juts south on the left-hand side of the Old Town District? Starting from the inside of that, where there's the peak between the main body and the peninsula, where there you have those lowlands, the lowlands. There, it's like 1 or 2 blocks high off the water. Go from maybe there across to the inside edge where the river is on the opposite side.
Yeah, basically. Go in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's yeah. This whole area should dip below that. Okay. Cool. All right. I I muted too. I don't need him listening in on the conversation. You're gonna hear him furiously typing now. I knew it! Okay, so we're just going to quickly build across here. And this is going to be a pretty wide highway here. Because we're going to have... It's not going to be crenellated on both sides, but it's going to have, obviously, a ledge to keep people from just taking flying leaps, you know? Come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to take a short break here in a little bit because I need to run to the restroom. There's a fish in my tube. Well, that's an uncomfortable thing to say. Not every day you get a fish in your tube. What'd you say?
So what do you have for that?
Yep. Oh boy. I think at that point it's not called a fish. I think it's called a parasite.
Depends if it wants to be in there.
What are you... What the heck, dude? What does that imply about me?
I'm not the one talking about putting a fish on my tube.
I'm not. I said there was a fish in the tube. I didn't say it was in my tube.
You said that right after me stopping me on the back.
And you're the one who implied. Good heavens, my dude. What the heck?
You can't turn this on me. I'm not the one who said any of that.
You're the one who said, depends on if it wants to be there. Good heavens. Good heavens. Wow. So because this was kind of an unplanned stream, I'm probably gonna stream till about 7-ish because I have a video I was planning on editing this evening. So I will stream for another hour or so. I do need to run to the bathroom regardless, but I will stream for another hour, and then I'll be hopping off to edit a video because I have... Someone's getting a bit rowdy on a Friday. Hey. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. Oh, boy. Go from having fish in a tube in Minecraft to something I'm getting rowdy on Friday night. Come on, there we go. One more. And then I'll probably just throw TNT on it in a few places and replace it with just like cracked stone and mossy where the TNT blows it up. Okay. Oh boy. It's getting slightly out of hand. Okay, so we got the main form of the bridge done. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling very good. I hope that the sleep helps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 out from there. Let's go 7 in and then build another pillar. Throw a block there to mark it. All right. All right. Cool. I'm gonna go get some more stiff. Ugh. Now I just have no room to get it out of my inventory. That's wonderful. All right. Letting what stuff despawn? Oh, you mean materials? I don't know. We have so much stone and so much dirt and grass already that I mean the stone will probably still use a lot, so like I'd say fill up the boxes of stone that we have. Like you see where I'm storing the stone. Fill up the boxes that we have in that one row, and then just let it go. Just because we are going to use a lot of stone for this, and we're going to use more stonework in the trade district, even more in the iron district. It's just going to get more and more stony the further we get along. So I don't want to just get rid of it, but yeah, we're getting purely stoned. I can see where you're going with that. I had some medicine to the grocery order, but it looks like that will be here late tomorrow. Jeez. What are you sick with? Is it like a cold, or is it something worse? Praying it's not. I'm gonna have to go and name that fish just so it stays there in the tube. Oh, I ran out. Nasty cold, sore throat. I like to call them green rubber boats. Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Mine are almost always black because I work outside and yeah, soot and dirt. Going back and doing all the detail work on these pillars and everything is going to be a pain because so I did solid block colors on these with just a flat line with the idea that I'm going to go behind and I'm going to take a lot of that out and replace it with with cracked and mossy, and then move the gradients around a little bit so that it looks more natural. But I didn't really think about how much of a pain it's going to be to replace all of that from this outside perspective. I want to make pretty arches on my bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding in a really nice sweeping arch there, on that pillar, and then off the opposite side, just because structurally there is no way that one pillar is holding up an entire fort. And then I also want to add that to here, just to match the perspective and make it look pretty. Come on. All right. Well, the pillars are done by form anyway. I'll have to go up top and do that. And that also means I just create a whole bunch more land for zombies to spawn on. So that should be fun. Okay. You know, I think I am going to replicate these crenellations up here, over there, down here. Now I'm rethinking it. So I think instead of doing the crenellations exactly that way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do every other, but not the same height, because I'm going to leave these here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the every others, into stair blocks. Dang it. And that's for visibility's sake. All right. We're just going to demo it on this side, see how it goes. Right. Okay. And, oh, I already have them. That works. I'm not going to complain. Well, I could complain, but it wouldn't make a difference, would it? Okay, so this is going to look probably more impressive from the outside perspective. I don't think it's going to look as good as I'm imagining from this perspective, unless I put a stairway going that direction across. I think I might do something like that. I don't mind the look of it. Okay, I need more lanterns. Thank goodness I made a whole ton. From the outside, I think it's going to look really nice. Like, from here, the thing is, from this, it looks nice because of the trapdoor, or the contrast of the trapdoors and the steps being there. I really wish I just always had the beacons. Okay, so let's go out here real quick and see if it looks all right. So it's not going to look great because I don't have the pillars looking good at all yet. But once I have them like really fully built out, I think it's going to look a lot better, and the gradients will make it more even. The biggest issue I have right now is that you have that little step inward from the stairs, but it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like I need to go back in and make a reciprocal pattern on the bottom. And I'll show you what I mean. If I had stairs, I'd show you. Anyway, let's run back and grab some stairs. Now, it's going to be a little difficult to do because I'm going to have to scaffold across. Oh, of course I'm out of food. Okay. So, let's grab some more stairs. And we're going to scaffold with tough. We're going to try just a small rendition to start. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. And, of course, we're going to have, this whole area is going to be patterned. The gradients are going to be better. So we're ignoring that for the moment. So what I mean is this. Just some sort of reciprocal pattern so that it doesn't look like it's just out of nowhere, because that's what it felt like. So let's back up and see what that pattern looks like now that we've done like two of them. Okay, so I do like that it embraces the contrast a little bit more. What I'm thinking now is I want to make the bridge thicker. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add a little bit of substance to this. We're going to add... I'm gonna add this platform all the way across, but I'm just doing it in this one little section. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I keep doing stuff like that. Basically, what I'm struggling with is that some areas are busy and some areas are just way too chill, if that makes sense. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put these here. Okay, now let's back up. And if I like it, we'll do that all the way across. I actually do like that. Now, the only thing that would make this better is if... No, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm good. I'm just kidding. Just give me one moment. What I would like is maybe some sort of an awning or something going over the top, because I feel like it feels a little bit too empty. Now, I'm going to add arches in, so I'm trying to give myself a little bit of leeway for that, but the sun wasn't right behind it. It'd be easier for me to see. Okay. I'm going to leave it there for a second and just think about it. Okay, I'm coming on over, John. Check the map. Okay, I've opened the map. Okay, yep, that looks fine to me. Just take that down to the proper level, and then if you can, when you're done with that, just start grading it between the two levels you've already done. Don't add more to the area we've already taken out. Just take away from the slope you've already the platform you're creating now. Does that make sense? All right, cool. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. And then once you're done cutting away, go through and cover the whole thing in grass. That's gonna be just the next step of the process. All right, cool. All right, nice to have people helping out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go all the way across with this, and we'll fill that in. Honestly, by the time I'm done filling that in, I'm going to need to go to the bathroom, and by that point, by the time I need to go to the bathroom badly enough, I don't know, we're going to be at like 20 minutes left on the stream. So I am just going to let you guys know that I'm probably going to end the stream when I have to leave. So just forewarning y'all. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter one, but in the future, so one of the things I had that was a huge advantage of mine when I was working at my previous job is I had a set time frame every day that I was able to stream, and it just made it really easy to just, I'm going to log on, I'm going to stream, or I'm going to come in and I'm going to record something for a video. Made it very easy. My schedule has been very all over the place with the travel I've been having to do and with all the work I've been having to do to get situated, and also then again with also not having a schedule, not having any sort of framework around my time. Pretty much the only framework I've had is whenever people are up and ask me to do things. That's really been the only thing that's been keeping me to a schedule. So once I have that again, I'll be able to have more consistent stream schedule, and I'm planning on going back to the 3 a week stream schedule. But I will keep you guys informed as to what's going on from there. I'm going to start working on putting out more content on YouTube as well. I really enjoy making YouTube videos. Streaming, streaming is probably my favorite way of creating content, but I also really do enjoy making YouTube videos, and I feel like I need to make sure I'm covering those bases. All right, thanks for letting me know. I keep most of my axes in my ender chest, in my special toolbox anyway, so that should be fine. If it's netherite, probably not, because I don't think you have netherite weapons. I think I made regular normal axes for you. You have a netherite pick? So I have 2 netherite picks, one... Wait, no. Wait, no, that second netherite pick might be yours, but I don't remember. No, I believe that's my axe. Well, guess I'm moving it. I have 2 axes, one that's regular and one that's silk touch. I had to make a second one to cover the necessities that I was having, so... Okay, so I'm gonna throw these along here, see what happens, see if it looks nice enough. I don't like it. There's too much risk of falling off when I decide to AFK run. Oh. I think it's more of a texture problem through here. I think that's what I'm dealing with. It's the texture problem, not a problem with the actual look of it. I think once I add some texture, it's going to look a lot better. All right, so let's pop back here and see how the bridge looks. Okay, so I like where the bridge is at. I like the way it looks from the side here. Once we add in some more detail on the pillars, because the pillars just look like just like pillars. They look very basic. But I don't know, they should be fine. They look fine. Just need to add some detail, add a little bit of an archway, and then it'll be good to go. Now this river won't be very good for any sort of river craft or boating. And there's really not much river access up this direction anyway, so that should be fine, because so what's eventually going to happen is there's going to be a fake lake up here. It's going to have a waterfall going down to here. Then this is going to have a waterfall that goes down to here, because I just made this a lot deeper, so it's much higher than this river here. So there's going to be a continuous flow around the edge here, just sort of like a natural land barrier. Um, but as you can see, these docks and these docks here are going to have direct access to the ocean because the ocean's right down here. And actually, we can access... What is that? Whose area is this? Because that's not mine. Let's run over there and see what's going on. Because I don't recall anybody settling in this area. Who? Obviously, hasn't been it's been somebody who's not been on the server for a long time. Well, we're gonna go check it out. I mean, it shouldn't be... Pretty much the only people who have settled near here that are of note, or that at least I know about. Maybe of note's not the right way of putting it. But the only people who have settled near here are me, Garrick, and John. So we're just gonna go investigate. It looks like they have a little bit of a... It looks like iron, maybe. So like an iron bunker of some kind. So we're gonna go investigate. Maybe we can figure out who it is. Okay, so I believe that it's this path over here. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna cut across to the main boat expressway. It could be you. Then I may have accidentally killed your sheep. I had dogs and they teleported in. Well, they didn't teleport in. I opened the gate and they ran in and killed the sheep that were in the pen there. Like, so it's like right up here. Oh, hi, Chroma, by the way. Yeah, this is really far north. Like, I thought you'd settled relatively close to like Adrastea and Meaty Bacon Man. Who could this be? No sheep? Got it. Well, I might be associating those two things wrong. No, I'm thinking of something different. Because I came across here with the sheep. So the sheep pen would have been somewhere along here. You're in the desert? Okay. I really want to go there because that looks interesting, even though I know what it is. We're just going to go on a little bit of an adventure real quick. Just a quick adventure before I log off for the night. Of course, I'll be online. I just need my YouTube veg time. See, these are things you can do when you're single that you can't do when you're married. You can't just have YouTube veg time at night when you're married. Or at least you should be able to, but I wasn't able to. I'm just going to hop over here and take a look at it. Oh, it's kind of a lame one. Kind of a short, boring one. And someone's already been here. I bet you it was me who's been here. I'm pretty sure I saw it and just stopped and checked it out. You also can't when you live with your parents? What, YouTube chill time? I live with my parents and I'm able to do it. Then again, like, if you have no other option but to stay with them for a longer period of time, then that story may be different. I'm planning on getting out as soon as I possibly can. Love my parents, but I don't want to stay any longer than I have to. And I'm more than capable of living on my own. I just getting a job right now and getting work through things. Okay. Get pulled into the honey-do list at all possible opportunities. Yeah, my mom has started trying to do that. She's like, oh, well, I expect you to do this. I expect you to do that. I'm like, I'm sorry. You can ask me. You can ask me to do things. Oh, that's fine. I have no problem doing things if she asks, but I don't really like to just be told that told that I'm expected to do something. Oh, I need to go back and finish that mob grinder I started. I didn't see like a surface nether portal, so I don't think this guy, whoever this person is, has a nether portal yet. It looked basic enough that it probably didn't. My guess is this is somebody who jumped in at the beginning of the server, traveled out a ways, plopped down a camp, and didn't come back. Okay. So it's just a stone cabin, it looks like. And there is a nether portal. And somebody left their boat here. Okay, I'll just park my boat next to theirs. And they have a little bit of a villager farm here. Okay. You know, for being... Okay, it looks like they had a decent amount going here. They had a bit of a trading post. Mending, Depth Strider. It was a monkey. Trumpkin, maybe? Is that the name of the other person? Oh, man. Definitely could be Trumpkin. Well, he left all his meat cooking. He actually had a pretty good start. Hopefully he comes back. Oh, he has a Heart of the Sea. Very cool. Oh, he already did a netherite upgrade, too? He hasn't been on in a long time. Oh, the walrus guy? No, you're right. It couldn't be Trumpkin, because Trumpkin has a nether portal, and his portal is more in the range of somewhere in this area here. No, sorry, actually more south. So somewhere in this area, if I remember correctly. Somewhere south of us, because his portal ends up quite a bit south of ours. The snout pattern? I'm not going to steal his snout pattern. I could get banned from the server for that. I'd have to beg the server admins to let me back in. Jeez. Riptide, efficiency, soul speed. I mean, he had a pretty good start. If this is Walrus, he had a pretty good start. That's a lot of lodestones. I wonder where his nether portal comes out. Let's go in and check it out. Is he not coming back? That's kind of sad. Well, it's definitely not Trumpkin, because Trumpkin would have for sure had his portal connected up the highway. And this is definitely not, I don't know, I don't know of anybody else who it could be other than Walrus. Kind of a weird building here, isn't it? Go into the portal? I just went into the portal and it came out into some ravine. Yeah, it's just in the middle of a ravine. Let's... Okay, so... I'm here. That's my... Enderman. That's my Wither Grinder. Jeez. There's really not much here, is there? I'm not seeing where the highway is. I think this is where... Doletown... Oh, those are... Service. This is where the old portal, my old portal used to be. Looks like there's still a portal there. Definitely not Trumpkin. I think it was Walton. Still, he got your whole iron supply to start, so building a iron block building makes sense. So what? He's not coming back? Is that the story? Interesting. And braking and density. Efficiency 5. Okay, so he had some good villagers starting out here. I could Walton made his own connection to the highway, so it's a bit weird. Okay. So if he's not coming back, I could relocate these villagers to my city. I mean, I do need some more some more profession villagers. I just don't want to do it unless I know for a fact it's him and he's not coming back. Novice toolsmith, why are you over here, dude? Oh, he was on there. Now, okay, I see. Interesting. Very weird. John, when are we getting a Hearthstone mod so I can just set my spawn in Hearth home? Might be a friend of Kath. And it's not Icy Knight or his friend, right? What the heck is going on here? Ew. Okay, but you have to die to use it. It's not worth it. Oh yeah, and how do you use that? That's not beta. That's game mechanics. I'm talking about I'm talking about getting a getting like an item or something that can return you to your home. Yeah, and guess what? You also lose all your items. Stop trolling me. So John's big beta feature is that we're not in hardcore mode. Very cool. I see Icy's ugly tower when I look in his direction. Coordinates for this are negative 341, negative 8,094. Yeah, you visited almost everybody, haven't you? John, you're ridiculous. She's not here for you, man. She's just helping me figure out the puzzle. Yeah, dude, stop. You're being weird. You know, I know it's supposed to be a salute, like the '07 thing. I know it's supposed to like look like a salute or whatever, but in that in conjunction with the O and the slash makes me think of Forrest Gump when he's like waving like a crazy person. Don't think it's Walton. It's the place I've ever been. Hmm. Well, I'm not going to take the stuff unless I know it's Walton and he's approved it being taken. So I guess I'll just leave it there, and maybe I'll return there at random points and just build walls around it. I'll build walls and finish the buildings, and then if somebody returns, then they have a cool place. Yeah, that's assuming that I'm ever gonna have time around building this city. It could just be an outpost of my little empire. All right, guys, we are about 17 minutes from when I was going to say time is up, and I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can't help. It's not my stuff. I can't take it. I mean, if you want to do that, you know the coordinates. I gave you the coordinates, but on your head be it. I'm guessing you get that in a bastion. So if you want to risk a bastion, you can get it there, or you can go there and grab it from him. I don't know. I'm assuming you have to copy them. I'll remember. What, me not grabbing that? Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be a thief for you, Adderstay. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm getting hit with shot at with a trident. No trident? Sad. Yes, I do know that. Okay, I am going to wrap this up for the night. I am needing to go and take care of myself for a little bit. And then I'm going to come back and work on some more stuff and get some editing done. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun hour and 45-minute chill stream. And once I know more about my schedule and how it's going to pan out, I will be letting you all know. 27 shulkers of moss in your caves? I believe it. I believe it. I hope nobody goes and instantly lights that on fire. That would be weird. I would never do that, of course. Ever. I'm not that kind of person. Alright, guys. I will see you later. Have a good night.